And again, rub it. And then I need to make one more of these. All right, so what you want to do now is we want to soften these edges. It's not, you don't have to, but they're thick. So what you do is take the rounded edge and it goes against the edge of the paste. Okay, and see that rim there? That means my paste is very thick. That's why, it's fondant, so it's going to be thick. But it doesn't matter because these are just fantasy flowers and you're not going to see that anyway, so I don't care. Normally, like when I do gum paste, I would do them thin and gorgeous, but it's the top of the wedding cake. They're not really going to see it. It's towards the center. Okay, we need to do all three of these. So let's get this one out. Okay, now I've got these styrofoam centers. These are extra large cones because if I make the center out of sugar, they're going to be really, really heavy. Now you can, if you can't find those cones, I get these from Nicholas Lodge. I think Sugar Delights also carries these. But if you don't want to send away for them, then you can just make your own. It just makes a really heavy flower, and you have to make these ahead so that they dry. Okay, but basically what you're going to do is you're going to make something, roll it into a ball, and then roll it into a cone. And the size you want is basically a size that's going to sit in here and that is not going to be longer than the petal when you turn it. Okay, so the base of it is not bigger than this area here, and then the cone isn't taller than the petal, so it fits in the petal. Okay, so that way you've got the right size, and then you can just let that dry and just keep them for as long as you want to keep them. But again, it makes it really heavy, so that's why I didn't do that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and use my styrofoam one. A little bit of water. Put it in the center, pop that on, little water, and then I'm going to pull this guy up. Okay, and then I'm going to wrap one side. Okay, and then wrap the other side. And you go above the cone to make that little tight spot there. Okay, and then we want to grab one of the petals next to it and then skip a petal and then the petal over here. And then we're going to make a plain propeller. So we're going to pull it up like so. And then you put one side in and then the other side in, and that makes like a plain propeller. And then you go ahead and wrap that side and that side. And you got to watch the height on these. They need to be the same height as that center piece. Okay? Okay. Now the last two, we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to pull them up and wrap them around. So they come right up where the other two meet. Make sure the height is height. Okay. So make sure that height is right and just wrap them around. And then we're going to form it around the base here. Okay, I'm going to put it back down. Okay, so that's the center. We put it on here so that one of the petals is against the crease, right where the two meet. And again, little water. And I pinch them on the sides so that it kind of cups in the middle there. And then we want the other three kind of spaced somewhat evenly. Okay, again, mold around the base a little bit. And you want to start curling these back. So push with this finger and curl back with the thumb and forefinger.